1H super early 2025 season predictions. We're digging in the weeds for this one. AJ is up first, and be bold if possible.
Oh, these are bold predictions.
Well, it doesn't have to.
Because what he
like
wrote,
to challenge you.
was really bold. This guy next to me in the left.
Okay.
I'm just
Well,
telling
now
you.
I'm excited. We're gonna have to let him go last just to make everyone wait. So AJ's up first.
Mine is the Astros aren't going to win the West for the first time in forever. I mean, that's it. Alex Bregman had his quote, and I think producer lady has it for us. Guess what, Alex?
People were wondering what it was going to be like if the Stros didn't win the division. I guess we'll never know.
Well, guess what, Alex? You gone. And guess what? Your team, they ain't going to win the division. I'm going to pick the Rangers to win that division right now. I think some of their guys stay healthy. I think the Astros have had huge losses on the pitching front and position player front, and I think it's time.
What do you guys think about that prediction?
I don't think I think he's got something going there for sure.
So how would you rank it then right now if you had to pick just the first three in the AL West?
I would go Rangers 1. I still think the Astros are probably going to finish second, and I think the Mariners are third. I think that's – and the Angels are actually, I'd put the A's fourth and the Angels fifth. But the division has improved. That division has improved significantly. Whether it's the Angels, the A's are going to be better this year. I just think the Rangers are going to have a bounce back year.
Then I'll go next because mine's AL West related. Trout, healthy season MVP candidate. I actually think that's a bold prediction at this point. I'm so sick of people crapping on Mike Trout. I'm so sick of it. Legendary player.
Agree.
Injuries suck, but I don't think he's going to be hampered from playing a full season for the rest of his career. I still think he's got it in him. Now, he might have issues most seasons on playing a full season because he's gotten some body breakdown. But I'm like, maybe this is the year where we get one little renaissance in terms of health. The thing that would bother me is if I saw him last year in April and was like, oh, he doesn't look the same anymore. April, he was thriving. So I'm going Trout, MVP candidate for the Angels. And it makes them a little bit relevant, still playoff shy. But it'll be a fun story to follow if that happens.
See, at least you're realistic. You say MVP candidate.
I'm not saying he's going to win the MVP. But I just think if he can do what he did in April this coming season, he was on an MVP track if he did 5 more months of that.
Which is tough to do.
Yeah, he wasn't going to beat Judge even if he played the full season out, but he would have been top 3, 4, 5.
When he's healthy for a month, and he has a month like he had last year,
Mm-hmm.
you put him up there as one of the most feared hitters in the game.
Yes.
Because he steps in the box. You're not like, oh, hopefully he gets hurt in this game, and we're not facing it. You had to face him 4 or 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of the most feared hitters in the game.
Tell it, preach. So I had 2 of them, but if we're going, are we going bold or are we going early prediction?
Early.
All right, so my early prediction would be Soto to win the National League MVP.
Okay. And
for the sole reason, and this might not happen, I don't know. I'm just thinking Ohtani coming back, all of a sudden, he's got pitching he's got to worry about too as well. It might take away from the hitting, and I just think Soto's going to absolutely dominate like he did with the Yankees. He's going to do the same thing with the Mets, and I could see him coming out and winning that National League MVP.
I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Because he's got good competition.
No doubt.
Shohei Ohtani's pitching and hitting. Woo-wee. You're going to have some problems.
No doubt.
That's why I would say it wouldn't be right. But I think, if you said he's going to have a exact same season as he had last year, I would say yeah.
Me too.
I don't know about MVP because it's Shohei's award until
no doubt, and that's where I'm like kind of reluctant, but at the same time, will it change now knowing like, all right, you're that dude, but now you got to pitch again. Remember, you're still a pitcher, so you're not worried about batting anymore. You're worried about hitting and pitching.
It's also not a bad bet to make because the National League wildcard race was pretty light in my mind. Like Ketel Marte was good, then fell off, got hurt. Lindor came on really late, but Soto certainly is capable of being number 2 in the race. And so to hit on a bet like that, it would be Shohei Ohtani, even just dealing with an injury issue for a couple months or something, and then being like, "Hey, we're going to take extra care of him because we want him ready for the playoffs."
I hate talking about injuries.
I know, but
we want them all
it's
to
part
play.
of our game.
But it is.
Everybody gets hurt.
Part
Mookie
of
Betts had a 6 start.
every
He got
game.
hurt.
I picked Betts to be the MVP last year. He was on a pace, boy.
Yeah, he was.
Remember
and
that?
He missed
I
a
think
couple
you and
months.
AJ both picked him to be
Up there.
to be MVPs.
It was a great choice. He just got hurt.
He was on it. Yeah.
Mhm. All right, now we're all waiting for Erik's dumb prediction. What is it?
Orioles to win the American League East.
Okay. What was the problem with that? You're saying it's
I don't
it's too much of a layup?
I don't think it's gonna I don't think it's gonna be even close.
Oh, see, to me, I'm like, I don't think that's a crazy prediction.
I think it's right now. Early predictions, I think it is. They didn't go out and get anybody. When we talked about
spent over $30 million more.
I'm talking about some
than they had on their payroll last year, and their team in the first half, people were picking them to have the most wins in all of baseball after the first half. I get it; they fell off. So do I think they are the first half team or the second half team? If they're the first half team, they're the first half team, I get it. They're minusing Corbin Burns. That is going to be really tough to get back. Kyle Bradish didn't pitch much for him. He's not coming back. I get that. But you're adding a closer. You're also adding another year of just experience under Gunnar Henderson. You're adding Adley Rutschman, who's, to me, second best catcher in the game, understanding what he did wrong, that his offense fell off. You're talking about 2 MVP candidates in the same lineup, and we're just forgetting about them too often. And I get it, the Yankees are really good, but I feel like the Orioles are undervalued right now.
I agree with everything you said, but you're forgetting about one other team too as well. I think the Red Sox are better than them right now.
I don't.
I would go Yankees, Red Sox, then the Orioles.
Okay. AJ, whose side are you on?
I think it's going to be tough for the Orioles. They need another pitcher for me. And I'd like to see him get another bat, but they're counting on young guys to take the next step, which I get. I mean, we said they were bold predictions. I think this is a bold one.
Yep. Hey, everybody's got their opinions.
Yours stinks.
It's just sometimes. That's all. Only on Mondays.
I liked this exercise. I thought everyone did a nice job of
good prediction.
Really using their brains to come up with something interesting. I was entertained.